Hi everybody, thanks a lot for coming into my kitchen. I am making a crazy cornbread. Well, actually it's cornbread, but it's got the Jill for Today twist on it, and it is going to be so good. Let's get started. So if you watched an earlier video, I did one on how to make a Copycat Jiffy Cornbread mix, and that's what I will be using today. So first of all, I'm going to just quickly oil a 9x9, and I'm going to do that with just some spray. But if you have, just some oil, you can do that as well. So I'm just giving that a good spray, and I'm going to set that aside. And this is such a great recipe. You know, even if you are not a person who likes all of these things in your cornbread, just a good basic cornbread will be just super good. So I'm going to add a can of creamed corn. This is going to give it a lot of corn flavor, a lot of moisture. It's going to be really good. And then I have about a half a cup of just kernel corn. And again, if you didn't have kernel corn, you could leave that out. And then I'm going to add some oil. This is just avocado oil. Just a nice bland vegetable oil. Now, if you wanted, you could add a melted butter to that, or melted margarine. And I'm just going to give this a nice little spin. I'll move my spray out of the way. So I've got that nicely mixed up. And I'm going to add the milk. And this is for people who are plant-based. I took some soy milk and I added some vinegar to it to make it just kind of a buttermilk kind of thing. So I'm going to mix that in there. Get that all mixed. In fact, I'm going to bring in my whip. I think that will be a better. Yeah, look at that. That's wonderful. Okay. So I'm going to get this all mixed up. So that is our wet ingredients, and I'm just going to set my whip aside there. Now here is the Jiffy mix that I did earlier on that video, and it's just cornmeal and flour and baking powder and salt. So I'm going to add that, and I'm going to just gently stir this in. I'm also going to add if you like a really sweet cornbread, you could add more sugar than this. This is a tablespoon. And I'm just going to add that just to give it just a touch of sweetness. So I'm going to just mix this up. This is kind of the folding motion. And what that is you're bringing it up from the bottom and turning it over, and bringing it up from the bottom and turning over. And this is a gentle way to mix your batter together so you're not over mixing. Because you don't want to overmix when you're doing a quick bread. And that's really what this is. A cornbread is a quick bread. Okay, I'm not going to do any more mixing because you see a little bit of flour in there, but that will be combined after I get all of the other items in there. I have some black olives, and I'm going to add, I don't know, probably half. This is one of those small cans, you know, that you can get. And I've chopped them up, so I've added that. Here's some jalapeno. Oh yeah. That's, optional, of course, and I'm going to add that. If you liked chili powder, you could add maybe a teaspoon or two of that. Now I've got some cheddar cheese. This is the Violife shredded cheddar cheese. I've got that in there. So I'm now going to, again, just gently mix this together. And I can see now that the buttermilk, which was a vinegar and milk, soy milk, and the baking powder and the baking soda, I can see that's already coming alive, and I'm see a lot of like air in there. So we don't want to wait around too long to put this in the oven. This looks great. It looks thoroughly mixed. All those goodies are in there. So here is my pan that we prepared earlier. Get my bowl all ready, and this is heavy. So I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to pour it in there. Ooh, doesn't that look so wonderful? Yeah, this is going to be really good. It's going to be very moist, and all those wonderful additions in there are going to be so good. You know, usually the problem with cornbread, I don't know how you are, but usually the problem with cornbread is it's so dry. But that cream corn makes it so much moister. Set that down. I'm going to spread that out there. Oh yeah, it looks wonderful, doesn't it? So that is ready to go in the oven. I have my oven preheated at 350 degrees, and my rack is in the middle of the oven. This is going to go in, and I'm going to give it about 45 minutes because it's a nice thick cornbread, and I will check it at that point. And if it needs a little more time, I'll give it more time. And I will let you know exactly. Now, of course, ovens vary, right? But I'll tell you how much time it took in my oven. Oh, I hear a blue jay out there. He's making a lot of noise. Anyway, once this is done, I'll let you know how much time it took, and we are going to take an official taste. It does smell good.
Oh, it smells
great. It
great.
smells so good. Yeah, I know you love cornbread.
I love corn and I love bread, and you put them together, and I'm there.
So this took about 55 minutes. I kept checking it after 45 minutes, and I think it took about 55 minutes. So I'm going to bring you down here, and we're going to cut this baby open together. You know, that first cut's always horrible, so we're going to do it together, but let's do it, huh? All righty, here we go. So we're going to cut. Oh, it really cuts beautifully. Oh my goodness. And it's loose from the sides.
Looks moist.
It does look very moist, doesn't it? Yeah, I didn't quite. Yeah, I'm going to try. That's special.
This is always the hard part.
It is the first one.
You need an offset specialist.
I do. I've got an offset.
You did pretty good.
I did. Look at that. Pretty good. Okay, so we're going to set this aside. Oh my gosh, look at that. How beautiful is that? There, look at that. Okay, we got to try it right now. Okay, we're going to take a piece of this.
It's time.
It is time. Go ahead, love. We're going to start with a fork. It's, oh gosh, it looks good. What do you think of that? Mm.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, I've done cornbread 100 different ways, and I just decided to try something different this time. Yeah. Okay.
Very good.
Oh, very good. Okay. Oh wow.
You got olives in there.
Oh wow. That is moist. You know, I've seen some recipes that actually call this like a casserole. That's delicious.
Oh yeah. Cheese.
Yeah, the cheese.
Peppers.
Yep, the corn, all of it. It just kind of sings a symphony, doesn't it? Yeah.
That is good.
It's excellent. So I will leave all the ingredients and the instructions on how to make it. He's going back for some. And we're going to sit down and have a bowl of my great 16 bean chili and a piece of this and a beer.
Wow.
Sounds like a great dinner, doesn't it?
It does.
Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please subscribe. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up.
I know you'll like the cornbread.
You're going to love the cornbread. And anyway, thanks a lot. We will see you later. Take care now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.